I don't know you. But when you open the door and invite somebody in your relationship, that is a disaster right off the board. In the first place, you should never violate your children mother, whether you are with her, to put her in the position that she felt like she had to choose to have a threesome with you and TT. When TT and you guys have the threesome, then on a shut she out like she's no one. Me understand which part Annie come from, Me just believing Annie need to love her from a distance because no good can come of this. You should never disrespect Shannel like that. These are your children. When your children, in fact, remember, the internet, never disappear, So when your children then come up and know, say, you violate in other way by doing that to their mother, as a father, how you feel? Because remember, someone earlier asked you, could Chanel go out there, step out on you? And you said, no, no. Why Chanel can't step out on you? You do it
No,
more than once. My point
no, when
exactly.
they
So
done
what
this,
you don't like for yourself, you shouldn't do it to others. And if you feel like say, yeah, Chanel, you know what, Chanel too miserable. Me can't deal with it nagging. Mind you, because listen, Chanel leaving to have nothing with them, That not have nothing, You still have a mind in you, then you gotta do it to the best of your ability. Who can't walk alone? It torn off it several times. If you are gonna have the girl and make sure then because listen all the internet have it. Chanel now have nobody. Where brother then there? Where mother then there? While sometimes she and Annie get because listen. Annie's only human. I mean, I take up side for she either. Sometimes Annie, like, when you deal with her, take her one side and go talk to her because the internet never forgets. Because the internet has it that you don't like her because of the way. But I guess you and Chanel have built a relationship over the years. We want to talk to each other any fashion. And none of tutus are under that again. But we, the internet,
Yeah.
don't know that. So guess what? The
Yeah.
internet will come for you and
Yeah.
make it look like, oh, you are a villain to her. But Jagger, you should
Yeah.
never compromise and put her in that position where she feel like, oh, because she wants you so much, can you bring? Because remember, you did have one, and I run Shannel and I say, one Shannel and Shannel, one Shannel and Shannel for one. Don't do that to her. Remember your sisters. Remember your mother. If Missy you Jagger, when Jaden says something about Mika, you said to Mika, say, Mika, you're idiot, you have strength for this and one. Cuss the boy because the boy have violate. Because guess what? That's your sister. And it doesn't matter what kind of life your sister live. The mere fact that somebody violate her as a brother, yeah, go feel some kind of way. So I'm saying this to you that don't do that to her. Don't put her in that position. Because guess what? I know while I was strong, all of we know of that strength to fight for themselves. And if you're sick, you have her in a vulnerable state where you say she not have that strength to fight for herself, and you keep doing these things, don't do that to her. If you feel like the relationship is not working, sever ties, take care of your children, be a father to your children. She young, trust me, she will bounce back. She's more resilient than she thinks she is. She just not find her strength yet. She's a beautiful girl. People might look on her and say,
Person
No,
who
no,
agree with
true,
Annie,
Annie.
Annie,
all of
no,
this.
Annie,
None of us don't
no,
realize that
Annie,
Chanel friend TT just to take
Annie,
on her and know
no,
her. Don't know me at all. No,
no,
I'm
Annie.
talking.
Nobody not, no,
I know
Chanel,
one don't realize that Chanel play the game and join TT, get to know TT position around her man, play the threesome,
No,
get to know
no,
TT
no, no,
movements,
no.
and let she no,
Annie,
no,
remember, no,
mm-mm,
Annie, Chanel,
mm-mm.
Chanel, in I PP
Mommy, you
clock,
dep on the internet, you dep on screen record at TT
Chanel, in
said
I
Channel.
P, Chanel, in I PP cause Chanel rank 2, cause from the moment she agree for TT come round, Chanel rank 2.
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
them wrong.
true.
But me not gonna get Annie, me not gonna say Annie wrong because guess what? I work, Annie, I work.
Shannel for
Yeah.
looking at herself and say, listen, me now, me done with certain foolish. TT, me no want you around me, and Shannel move, guy, or whatever the case may be. And no do nothing wrong because Annie have data
Remember
too.
na guys. Remember
Can I
na
say
guys.
can I say something real quick and
Remember na
then you
guys
ma?
Yes, mama.
Um, I'm gonna say this, Annie, and I don't want what I say. I'm a woman of a certain age, and what I'm going to say to you, Annie, don't
Yeah.
feel offended. I'm
Okay.
saying this because I've been watching you, and part of me, I'm gonna keep it real. Me love all you're persistent and you're ambitious in what you want the best for your youth. Them, I'ma respect that about you. Okay, but sometimes when
Yeah.
I hear just certain things, me no know for your hustle, which is fine and it's a story, but me have to sometimes draw back. But I'm gonna say this: you are the glue for everybody that come around you. You know why I say that? Because
Yeah.
you are the mother. You are the crazy glue. You know crazy glue where people when it stick by you, it can't come off.
Yeah.
You are the ones that's going to keep your family together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. You have two sons.
Yeah.
Men are going to be men. No matter what we say, and everybody on this live, as females, we've been hurt by at least one man in our life. I don't care what nobody say.
Agree.
Okay?
Word.
Honey,
But I say man
you
and woman
have to,
about the
let me
same thing.
tell you,
But just man and man and woman and woman.
there is
We are
nothing
we
wrong.
not no different with nobody in this earlier.
Annie, there is nothing
Listen,
wrong
listen.
with friending TT because we already established earlier that you see a lot in TT that you were and what you've experienced. Nothing wrong with that. My thing is Dragga is your son and he's your blood. As a
Word.
mother, when we see our children doing some foolishness, what we've been through and experienced, we have to draw the line.
True.
We have to draw the line as being a mother, and we have to draw the line as being them friend. Totally different. Annie, if you wanna still have a relationship with TT, like the lady said previously, do it on a one-away basis. You know why? Me I go say this. There is no way this is going to work. You know why? There are feelings involved, no matter what. And
Miss, me can cut you a little bit. Me just want
I've
to cut
been
you.
in,
Remember what you say. So you tell me, say, Jaga is a person like this, so him go to different women. So it's not TT alone. So because of Jaga, me can't go have the relationship there with TT. So
no,
because
Annie, I'm not saying
TT
that,
want to move
no.
on, TT I got talk to
I'm not
somebody else. Why
saying
me
that,
can't still
Annie.
have that relationship with TT?
You listen, saying that you must not
Nobody
have a
says you cannot, mommy.
relationship. You can have relationship with whomever you want to have a relationship
You
because
can.
number one, you're a big man. You have a mind of your own. So and you can't even you have to close out the nonsense around your kids them and say, all right, me a big woman in this. I'm the glue. Let me put my foot down and say enough is enough now. This is what. If they want to listen, they can listen. Remember, say them big, and they have a mind of their own. What I'm trying to say to you, to avoid the noise and the foolishness, do it a different way. I'm not saying you mustn't friend TT because you have a personal relationship with TT. We already see that. But there is no way if your son decides to listen, this is the girl I want in my life, and this is the person I'm gonna try life with. You don't know if next year mine I go change, or tomorrow, cause Dragga is a man. Dragga a man. So what you have to do, talk to TT. I said, TT, let me explain something to you. Me don't want the animosity. Me don't want you feel like me don't care for you. I care for you because no, I don't want it to come. You come to the house. Dragga come to the house, Shannel come to the house, and then them gonna want tear up my house or one bag of something.
All
Because
right,
I
miss.
don't
May I say
think gonna
something?
work.
I'm gonna say
Nobody is
something.
saying for you,
Hold on
you
it,
are
hold
the
on it. Me
glue
never
in
come,
the
hold on, me go
family.
read it a little bit. Look here, before anybody started to talk, you see you, LD, you know, you're the one person where did you hear me jaw with TT like this. And talk to another man away. You see, all of what you guys saying right now is what me do, what me have been doing with TT. You understand me? Eldino, Eldino, did I drop asleep?
You mute.
You must
You
be
could have
hearing.
gone for him phone.
Annie, I had a similar I was in a similar through hell.
You
I
can
went
talk
through
to
hell
TT
with
if you
my
want to talk to TT.
mother-in-law.
I don't
You
stop
know
you.
why? Because she know the
But you're
same
not
that
Don't
supposed
start.
to
I
choose. Tell your mother that you're not gonna deal with her because
not
she's
right.
been. My, you bring TT around her.
Dragga, you
And
have
you
to
bring
Bro,
TT
deal with your
around her, you know.
mother.
You're so wrong about that.
You
Cause
have to
so
deal
what me
with
need
your
nobody
to
is
do?
Dragga,
supposed to
What
your
me need to
mother,
do? Go
Dragga.
compare to
around
your
That's your
go
mother.
set
mother.
it down that mad
That's
girl
your
and say, TT,
mother.
your
That's your
mother is if
mother.
I mad.
Let me say
Look
this.
here.
Let me say this, Annie.
Now go tell her this
I
and me
went,
tell her right in front of your face, me now hide and be hypocrite. If you
but that's
bring
your
TT
mother.
around you,
As she
mommy,
bringing her
I
this
am not coming
world.
around you, okay?
Women, we
That's
always
all I
come
am
and
Because she
saying.
move
go.
on too quick and she's not moving. She move on too quick.
But
No,
Dragga,
she
remember,
move
you
on, but
know,
she bring down in name
women
too.
gonna
I think
Yeah,
always
bring
come
me
and
down
Oh, she
too.
a
go.
Me
bring down
not no
your
friggin'
name.
disrespect. Say,
Jaga,
Dragga,
you
are
not
you
under
bring
no,
her
respect.
around
bro,
the
look here.
lady?
TT is not doing and TT disrespectful and TT disrespect me. Yeah,
Yeah,
hear me,
me
mommy?
hear.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
me
hear
hear
me?
Tati.
Me don't know if she hear me because she hold her
Pat,
head. One
Pat,
thing.
me hear you, me hear you, me hear me. They right here, so with you.
You
I'm
hear
right
me?
here.
She can't
Yeah,
hear your Dragga. She says she can't hear you.
yeah, right here.
Mommy, if you want to talk to, if you want to talk to TT, you talk to TT. Mommy,
Jaga,
Dragga is going in and out.
Jaga.
I think he's like the signal, something is wrong
Yeah,
with his
maybe him
Yes, I
signal.
look
signal,
like that.
maybe him signal drop.
Honestly, right, we
Oh
don't think
boy.
it have to be in the old drama because we work together. And to be honest, I like working with TT. I like having a bond with TT. I like reason with TT. And when she there around me, you're not gonna find TT I do certain things. You understand? I feel like TT